What's cracking, y'all? Thanks for tuning in. Or how the YouTubers like to say, hello, YouTube. Anyway, let me stop. Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is now North America's second highest grossing video game movie ever, behind only, guess who? Who else could it be? This man right here, Mario. So I found this article on IGN. Sonic the Hedgehog 3's box office success has sped past another milestone to become the second highest grossing video game movie adaptation of all time in North America. The film, which sees Keanu Reeves join the cast as Shadow the Hedgehog, is now over 204 million domestically after weekend 4 earned 11 million across 3,582 locations. The global tally is an impressive 384.8 million. Sonic 3 has overtaken its predecessor, Sonic 2, in the domestic box office race, but it's way off the number one record holder, the Super Mario Bros. Movie. In fact, the gap is insurmountable. The Nintendo adaptation earned an incredible 574,934,330 bones. Domestically, and with an eye-watering 1,359,146,628 in the box office. These are figures that may never be beaten when it comes to video game adaptations, although the upcoming Minecraft movie and the Super Mario Bros. Movie sequel may run it close. The people behind Sonic the Hedgehog 3 won't be too bothered. However, the movie is certified hit for Paramount, which has already announced Sonic 4. Oh, and if you're wondering about other hugely successful video game movie adaptations, 2022's Uncharted is in fourth with 148,648,820 domestically, and the first Sonic movie is in fifth with 146,066,470. That makes me happy. I'm glad the movie's doing well. I think the movie would be doing even better if it wasn't for Disney and Mufasa. Being Disney and a Lion King lore, they decided to release their movie the same day that Sonic came out in America, and taking up more theater spaces, which limited the amount of theater runs for the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. And on top of that, Mufasa absolutely sucked. And Sonic 3 was absolutely awesome. I don't know how many theaters Sonic 3 is still in right now, but I do know that Sonic 3 is currently on streaming for renting or purchasing. So go check it out if you haven't yet. Whether you're a Sonic fan or not, highly recommend. Highly recommend. The first one I had a lot of fun with. The second one was even better. And the third one is the best. How often do we see a movie trilogy where it gets better with each of its sequels? That rarely happens. Paramount and Sonic Team made it happen. And I have to say, I'm impressed. And I love all three movies. Who else would it be but Mario and Sonic, right? We're talking about the two biggest video game mascot rivals that really started it all back in the day. Mario pulled up, Mario was running things, then Sega pulls up with the speedy blue hedgehog who was everything opposite of Mario, and their rivalry still goes on today. Though, if we're all going to be honest, Mario has far outlasted Sonic in terms of quality video games, but both IPs are still putting out regardless, and they are still iconic regardless. And now, they've been playing friendly. Now we have games where Sonic and Mario are together, I had a lot of fun with the Mario movie, and I had a lot of fun, and I love the Sonic movies. Now, if you want me to be honest, all three Sonic movies, Sonic 1, Sonic 2, and Sonic 3, are better than a Super Mario Bros. Movie. And y'all know I love Nintendo more than anything. I love Mario. Sonic is my favorite video game mascot of all time, but I admit when it comes to its core franchise games, you know, the platforming 3D, 2D Mario as opposed to the platforming 2D, 3D Sonic games, it's not even close. Mario takes the cake, right? Mario is the poster child for platforming gaming. It is the standard, right? However, Sonic will always be my guy. I love that Hedgehog. Love him to death. And the movies are better than the Mario movies. And the story is much better. And honestly, just across the board, it's just a better film, hands down. When you watch the Mario movie, it's clearly something made more for children. It kind of follows the beats of the Mario platforming storytelling storylines. Very simple, not much to it. Bowser pulls up, steals somebody, steals something, or is coming to get you. Gotta stop Bowser. That's pretty much how a lot of the games go at its core. So there you go. I agree. I don't see anybody topping that Super Mario Brothers box office 1 billion plus. I don't see that happening. Sonic doesn't have the popularity that Mario has worldwide. It just doesn't. And I love that Hedgehog. I wish it did, but it doesn't. And I think the Mario sequel could definitely potentially do it. Regardless if it surpasses the first Mario Brothers movie, I think the second one hit 1 billion regardless. As far as Minecraft is widely popular, but based off the trailer reactions, a lot of people despised that Minecraft trailer. So very curious to see how that goes. Now, one thing I think that Mario has is even people that don't play video games anymore are familiar with Mario. Mario's face is recognizable worldwide. No matter how old, young you are, you have some type of relationship, albeit small even, to Mario. Not the same for Minecraft. I can tell you my parents, my grandparents don't know who the hell what the hell Minecraft is, or Minecraft Steve, whoever, but they all know who Mario is, right? I think that's something that Mario had going for it that Minecraft doesn't, despite it being widely popular in the video game spaces and how much it sold across all platforms. I didn't think Sonic the Hedgehog 3 would even get close to 1 billion, and it did. That's just based off what the last two movies did. But nonetheless, you know, I'm sure Sega's happy. Like the article said, they're taking home a lot of money. And between critics and audience reviews across the board, everyone loved this movie. And critic and audience scores across the board, they all loved it more than a Super Mario Brothers movie. So I really hope the movie picks up more steam and makes some more revenue through streaming, because it really does deserve it. The movie was so good. So good. And you know what? I played, Sonic Adventure 2, played all those games. Like I said, Sonic's my guy. I was never a Shadow guy. Never a Shadow guy. But Keanu Reeves is Shadow, and how Shadow, that entire movie, was just shining. Oh. Like, his aura was crazy. I was like, it's the most badass version of Shadow I've ever seen. Across the cartoons, across the video games, this movie has my favorite version of Shadow. He was so badass. In fact, I think the movie was actually missing another badass. It could have done with another, badass Shadow scene. It could have used another one. He was that much fun to watch. I love the scenes with Shadow in it. Sonic's always going to be my guy. Knuckles my second favorite. What I wouldn't mind is a spin-off Shadow solo movie, because you can really get deep into his story, him trying to figure out who he is, where he came from. There's so many questions Shadow has in his story. So I would love it if they branched off and went with a solo Shadow movie. I don't need to have the trio Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles and Shadow to be together for every movie. I don't need that. Let Shadow go off, do his own adventures in an else world, whatever. Anyway, just wanted to share that bit of news with you guys. Sonic did damn well in the box office, and like I said, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Watch the whole trilogy if you haven't. You don't even have to be a Sonic fan. And if you're a Sonic fan, I'm sure you've already seen this movie. And it does the Sonic lore justice. It really does. It's complete fan service, and Paramount understood the character and its history, and that's why the movie's so damn good. That's a wrap for today's episode. I appreciate each and every one of you for stepping in, showing your love, showing your support, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Now, I could sit here and smack you all around with the generic like, comment, subscribe BS, but nobody gives a damn about that. So do whatever the hell you want to do, because you're going to do it anyway. Now, I'm going to give you to the count of 10 to get your ugly, yellow, no good keister off my property before I pump your guts full of lead. I am Boo, and I am out.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.